Menu narration option is set to off. Subtitle accessibility option to toggle menu narration. Audio is only available when connected to servers.
Welcome to New Orleans and Yulman Stadium. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. It's the Texas A&M Aggies and the Tulane Green Wave. Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
Guys, I caught up with Coach Elko before the game. This running back has been a revelation all season long. They brought him in the transfer portal, and he has delivered each and every week. We see the chemistry grow between he and the quarterback and their offensive line. Now in playoff contention, making some noise in the top 15, they are starting to be a team to contend with, and it is all because of this running back and how he is fueling this offense. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. He's out of bounds at the 25-yard line, gets it right back to the touchback position, and the offense will take over. The Aggies offense will have the football first. Talk about a dynamic duo in the passing game. We certainly have that in this one. They challenge defenses at every level, Jesse.
And this is arguably the best quarterback-wide receiver combo in the entire nation. And David, I feel like every week defenses try to come up with plans to stop these two. No one's been able to do it yet. They get their passes completed. They throw touchdowns. And right now, this is a massive challenge for this defense today.
Yeah, and there's a lot of great receivers in the country that don't have the great trigger man. But he's got both. So they can attack the whole field. He can get it a multitude of ways. Like, these are two superstars at the top of their game.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up third and long, and now you're set up to fail.
They'll need 3 yards here on third down to keep this opening drive alive. Quarterback changing the play. In the gun, third down, Reed. He'll pull it down. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. And it's the next play that you have to play instead of this just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job of keeping that guy in the pocket.
Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one. Guys, let's take a second here and think about Texas A&M. If they seeded the playoff today, these guys are in, but we know they're not content with that. They want so much more, David.
They do, and this squad has been building and trying to get to the point where they can get to the playoff and be a national champion. And right now they're in the mix, which is really, really good halfway through the season. A lot of work still to be done, Palmer.
Yeah, this coaching staff really at this point is just trying to keep this team focused as a top 10 team halfway through the year. It's about attention to detail, and that's got to show up in this one today.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
From the gun on third down, it's Marcel Reed. Out wide right, it's Edwards. And he got it so close to that first down marker, but they still have a little work to do. It'll be fourth down. This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory. They'll go for it on fourth down. A bold decision to go for it on fourth down, and one that did not pay off. The Green Wave offense heads onto the field for their first possession of the game. And you've got to believe this defense has put in extra time to try to slow down this tight end, David. But the question, can they even stop him?
It's one thing to watch him. It's another thing to stop him. And just impressed with the way they move him around. They use him. Sometimes he blocks. Sometimes he's a wide receiver. You're like, sometimes he's a lineman. Sometimes he's a wide receiver. So tough to figure out where he's going to be to double team him. But I bet he's got the attention of this defense, Jesse.
He does for sure, and because of that, David, I think it's going to open up some opportunities for maybe some of the other guys out wide. If you've got two guys covering the tight end as a quarterback, you've got to be ready to throw the football somewhere else sometimes, and so you might see a little bit more balance in the passing attack today.
The Green Wave lining up facing third and long. Let's send the tight end in motion. The run inside. It's McClure. Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line. They bring the punter onto the field now. High and away, headed toward the sideline, just the way he drew it up. Texas A&M's offense takes the field, ready to get this drive going. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10. Nothing the Aggies love more than saying howdy with a strong running game.
Yeah, how do you like that first down? How do you like that ground game? Like, that's what they've got to be built on. They got to have that toughness. When the Aggies have that toughness is when you see that their best teams are competing at a high level.
On the ground, it's Owens. He'll move it ahead, and a good productive play on the ground.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
They'll run it. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short gain. Third and short now. They snap it from their own 46. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. From the gun on third down, Reed. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Sends his first one of the day on the way. We didn't see much of him in that victory last week, just called on one time. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. Hits inside, it's McClure. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. Line getting set on second down. The give to the back. Defense makes a stand as the clock runs down to 0. We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
Right back to the well. He's got enough. There's a crease. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
Hey, coaches talk about it all the time, man. We want to run the football, get in manageable third down situations. Well, you don't have to worry about that. If you can just hand it to this guy and he gets you a first down and he gets you another first down, the ground game is really working. This offense has got it flowing.
They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down.
And this offense is clicking, man. This defense is going to have to find something in a hurry, right? That's 3 plays. That's 3 first downs. They've got to do a better job of affecting this defense, getting some penetration, winning at the line of scrimmage. You can't let them just move down the field and get a first down on every single play they run.
Well, it's clear the coaching staff had a little conversation before this drive, and they said, we have got to run the football. All 4 plays of this drive so far have been runs, and they're taking a bit of an attitude shift here. They want to be physical, and they want to pound the defense into submission.
Oh, he's got some space. Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving. It's 1st and 10. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Personal foul, facing defense.
It's been said over and over, you have to protect players' head and neck area. This penalty so important at the college level. Trying to bully their way in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll move the wide receiver. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. The Green Wave with plenty of options here on 2nd and short. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down.
Well, this tight end, he's got size and he's got some athleticism. He's very difficult to cover one-on-one. Defense is going to have their hands full with him today.
Snap on first down, wants to throw. Oh, pressure's coming. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
And protecting their quarterback is job number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as many as you want to put it up. They got to make sure they take care of him so he can make those plays. Defense wins this rep. They win up front, get to the quarterback, and get the sack.
Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds. He'll be short of the first down. As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it. He's going for the big play. Got it in stride inside the 20. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17. Trying to run, it's McClure. Tried to find a seam for more, but a gain of 3 on the play, and that'll take us to the 2-minute timeout. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Caught. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Tulane. Setting up for the extra point and the tie.
I was so excited for this game because I just knew it was going to be a back-and-forth battle, and that's what we've seen here. Great job by the quarterback, good decision, reading the coverage, accurate throw. They get the extra point. This thing is all knotted up.
So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. On the move from inside is 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Making the adjustment on the play. Reed. Left side is Edwards. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Looking downfield, it's Reed. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
False start of offense.
They'll take the penalty and move them back. Well, giving away 5 on the false start certainly doesn't help anything. Second and long coming up. Reed. Bought a little time, lets it go. Out of the backfield, he's open. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big third down coming up. Here they come, facing third and long from the 40. Again, it's Reed. Buying a little time to his left. Turns it on at midfield. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working. Texas A&M back to work with another first down. Quarterback signaling to his guys. Wants to throw one first. Still looking to his right. The throw. It's complete to the right. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. The Aggies go back to work after moving the chains through the air. On the move, it's Hawkins. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Tough run here. It's Hawkins. Nowhere to go.
Well, there's just nowhere to go for the runner on that last play. Just way too much penetration up front, and as a result, they lose yardage.
They've got it right on the edge of the red zone, but they face a third and long. Here's Reed to throw. Rolls right. Right side, it's Edwards. Touchdown, Aggies! And they take it in for 6 more.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what a we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Between the hashes, it's Coleman Williams. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, week 9, kind of a week where we separate the pretenders from the contenders here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with Notre Dame taking on the Navy Midshipmen. And it's the Fighting Irish off to the early 7-0 lead here in the first half in what's been a great defensive performance.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Stokes. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. They start this third quarter, 1-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches.
It's a fumble! Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And when you're on defense and it's And it's rainy. You know exactly what time it is. That ball gets a little heavier. It gets a little slicker. You're trying to get to that thing. You know you get your hand on it. There's a good chance it's coming out. Nice job by the defense forcing it with the assist from the weather.
Texas A&M has it back on the offense, ready to go to work. They'd love nothing more than to take advantage of that early second-half turnover and cash in and tack a little bit more onto this lead. Under pressure, and he avoids the sack.
When you talk about versatility at the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown in this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
Drives ahead for 3 to the 27-yard line. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. Throwing, Reed. Moves to his right. He'll try to do it himself. Breaks. Got some room, entered to the goal line. Touchdown, Texas A&M. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And you got to love seeing that if you're the head coach of this team, right? You always want to see your team start fast early in games and then also start fast at the beginning of the 3rd quarter. You had a big lead. You take the ball right away here in the second half. You drive it down the field, and you score. This offense has been dialed in right from the get-go. It's been very impressive to watch.
He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly roll.
Guys, down here on the Tulane sideline, I can see the coaches imploring their team right now. This has to be a turning point. Turning it over on that last drive, it could get out of hand if they don't make something happen right now. You see the coaches and players coming together to try to get that momentum back. I'll keep you posted on if that swings here in their favor. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Might as well run him again. This defensive backfield, he'll lose 3. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. Finds the tight end. He's able to get it out to the 25, but needed a little bit more to move the chains. It'll be 4th down. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Searching for space. Makes a move. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Aggies. Special teams proving to be special. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. Getting set for the point after. And they knocked through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. Man, you just can't put a price on having a guy like that back there to return punts, and he turned that one into a touchdown. Deep in the end zone, it's Stokes. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Tulane offense takes the field to open the drive. A snap, wants to throw to start this drive. Can hold on in the face of the contact.
And we were talking about it at half, guys. Like, how are they going to crack this puzzle, right? This defense so elite in the 1st half. 2nd half, they come out. They're trying to throw the football. Man, I just don't know where the weaknesses are. They're going to have to keep working and keep trying to make that big play and stay aggressive. But so far, on every level of this defense, they've been dominant.
Well, you got to give the defense credit. They knew a big key in this one was slowing this dude down, especially after how well he played the last time out. They have been swarming him. They have been gang tackling him and getting a lot of penetration up front.
Rides to the back. He stopped at the 15. Not enough for the first down, and you'd think we'd see the punt team. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Holly, what update do you have on that?
Here on the Aggies sideline, guys, they have a big lead right now, and they were expected to be here. One of the top teams in the country. They have performed that way here today. Even though some of the players are starting to celebrate just a little bit, coaches keep saying we have more work to do. If they really want to continue to be one of the best teams in the country, they have to keep their foot on the gas to end this game. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly.
And a lot of times the fit up front, linebackers are fitting holes and that ball bounces and it's supposed to go somewhere. And sometimes it goes to a DB and the offense will get a W. Like they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical and they're trying to stay on the field.
Buying time to his right. Got his man. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain.
And as an offense, that's just why you...
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Reed to throw for it on fourth. Defense there to get him out of bounds as he gets it down to the 48.
And that is the advantage of having versatility at the running back position, right? It's fourth down. Everyone in the stadium thinks he's going to get the handoff, but because of his ability to catch the football, he's a weapon in the passing game. And on a critical down and distance like that, comes up with a huge first down.
Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time. They're going to ride this running back. Little too soft in that run defense. He picks up 4 to the 32.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football, and you got to just keep getting positive yards. You got to keep the third downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
Headed to the end zone. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, first and goal. And the Aggies, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. They'll run it on first and goal. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at second and goal. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Running play to the left here, looking for the end zone. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the third quarter. Midway point in the season, and games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscle. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Trying to get it done with the run here on third and goal. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggie. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
And the returner will be knocked down. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Nudges ahead for one out to the 16.
And we knew the linebackers were the... this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they...
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
You gotta love a defense that just is flying around and having fun. That's what these guys look like, right? All game long, everything has gone their way, and here we are early in the fourth quarter, and they're still bringing their A game, getting a sack on that last one.
He's down right there, short gain on the grab. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He gets it away from his own end zone. Looks it in. He only needs a sliver of daylight. There he goes. Open it up. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown. Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. So his big play capability was on full display in that one as he took that punt back for the touchdown. Coming out with it, it's Stokes. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Green Wave offense makes its way onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Had to force that one.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync.
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
Man, how about this offense, man? It's been a rough day. You're getting beat down. You're trying to find some kind of momentum late in the game to build something off of, and you give up another sack.
That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Wide receiver going in motion. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Finds a crease at the 20. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling.
And that's why this guy is so dangerous. He's an explosive play just waiting to happen, and it doesn't have to come just handing the football off. That was a simple check-down throw, but he got it to him in space, and all of a sudden he does the rest, right? He's able to see the field. He's making people miss. He's got tremendous contact balance and speed. They get an explosive play in the passing game on a simple check-down throw to the running back.
I'm not sure he knew he had the face mask there, tried to let it go in time, but couldn't. It's a penalty on the defense. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2. Timeout taken here by the Aggies. That'll be their first. They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down. Red Evan on the RPO. Turning it on. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. The Green Wave working with a fresh set of downs. Let's see if they keep it on the ground here. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. Nice run to pick up his way for good yardage there.
And
And that was a pretty good run there for the offense. And listen, I know this game's over, but that's what this offense needs a little bit more. They need a little more balance, a little more easy second down situations with some positive runs on first down. They just need something to get them going, some kind of spark. The ground game might be it in the future.
With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them. So now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this win moving ahead because they've got bigger goals down the road, Dave.
They do, and they've shown you some good flashes throughout the season, man. Some moments that really say this team could be really, really good. And